I created the Myos system and I put it in my book, Embrace for Impact. And the idea is that we have to embrace for impact, right? So we know brace for impact, we have to protect ourselves, but embrace, we have to embrace ourselves. We want to crack the Myos code, right, to win the inner war. We have to crack our own operating system. How do we function? We have to rewire it that we function in the way that aligns with who we are. And when we do, we will win that inner war. Because the biggest cause of disruption to our peace is behaving like someone that we're not. That hypocrite, that one that gets in the way of us doing and living the way that we want to, that's the problem. And so we've solved that. And so in order to get somebody there, there's a lot of steps that we have to take, but they're easy. They're easy when you embrace them. And the first one is that we need an open mind. So I wrote these paradoxes. They just challenge some generally stated or generally accepted statements. And it's like, your right answers are different than mine. Accountability creates freedom. People think of accountability as closing them off. No, it actually opens you up. When you take care of your responsibilities proactively, you're actually more free. And so we wanted people to start having a little bit of an open mind to it. Then we gave them worksheets, right? And my worksheets are ones that create a bunch of inputs. So if you wanted to articulate your core identity and who you are and your definition of a good person, you need a lot of different information coming in a lot of different ways. So there's parts that are coming from you, to you, from others, from independent personality assessments. There's all these different inputs that come together, and then you have a big collection of items. And from there, we help you filter down to develop it. And then the last piece are the tools to activate and recover, right? Once you have this information, how do you turn it on, and how do you stay on track? And so building in a rhythm, how do you address apologizing for when you were behaving like someone that you're not? How do you want to go and build through your difficult conversations? And so we created this weekly one-on-one where someone's able to meet with themselves and review things and a bunch of other things that go with it. So activate and then recover when we fall off track. And so those are the components of the book. All of them are in this push to help 1 million people create their own personal manifestos and take that manifesto and activate it. Take parts of it, create a warning label. If someone works closely with you, here's what it's like to work with me. Here are my boundaries. Here's why they are. And I want you to know these things so we can work more effectively with one another and just turn this into something where people are living the life with intentionality in the way that they want.